Hi everyone, in this video tutorial I'm going to demonstrate how to accept user input from the console. So here I have a new project created in PyCharm IDE. I have few of the commands here what I need to do. So to accept the user input, the function name is input. Here I have described the steps what to do. So on first step, I will provide a prompt to the user what should be provided through the console input. On step 2, I will accept the input in a variable from the input function. And on step 3, I will print that value. We have the print function so that we can print any string or any variable on the console. So I can use this function to provide a prompt to the user. So this print function will print this string on the console. Then in step 2 I need a variable, and that variable is going to receive the value from input function. So if it is a name, I can give a variable name as name. The main point to consider for the input function is that it is a blocking function, and when the user will provide the input through the keyboard and hit the enter key or the return key, then this function will return that entered value, and that value will get stored in that variable. So in the last step, or in the step 3, I can print that received value. Okay, so let's see what is the output on the console. I can run the program from this icon. I can run the program from this. The program is asking me to enter your name. So if I enter my name and hit enter, then the program execution will go to the next step. Otherwise, it will wait here forever. Okay, so I enter the name. It is received in a variable and get printed out here. I want to add another string here. Remember, this plus operator is a concatenation operator here because the name is a string. And remember, this input function will always return a string value. No matter if you are entering an integer value, you are entering a float value, or you are mixing the strings, integer and floats together. So this input function will always return a string. So it's printing that hello, then the name entered by the user. I can actually skip this step 1, and instead of using the print statement, instead of using the print function, I can actually use the input function to provide a prompt to the user. So this input function is also accepting one argument, and that argument is the prompt which you want to provide to the user. So it will be one less step in our program, but a behavior of this input function with the prompt is a little bit different. Let's see. So it is still providing enter your name, but you can see my cursor is on the same line where my prompt is ending. So the print function was adding a new line character in the end of the line, which is not added by the input function. So if you need that new line, you need to add in the string or in the prompt for the input function. Now if I will run this one, and now you can see my cursor to enter the name is on next line, and the behavior is same. This time I will accept input to calculate the sum. Now the program will accept two values, and it will print out the sum of these two values. Okay, the program is giving me this output, enter value 1. So if I enter, let's say 6, enter value 2, 5, and sum is, wow, is 65. Something is wrong here, right? The sum should be 6 plus 5 is equal to 11. Then why it is 65? So the issue is here. we want the sum of integer values, but the input function is returning a string. In this case, we need to wrap this input function with the int function so that whatever the input entered by the user for decimal values, it should return those values as integer. We need to convert back the result of integer to string so that this plus operator can concatenate two strings. Okay, it's now good. Let's see. First value is 6, second is 5, and it's good. Sum is 11, is correct. Otherwise, if you need the integer or the float, then just use that function to convert the value into float or integer. That's it. Here we are not going to deal with any type of errors. Like if I run the program and if I'm not entering any value and I'm just pressing the return key or the enter key, so the error is there, could not convert string to float because this is an empty value, empty string. So this function will return the error. So I will make a separate tutorial on handling this type of errors or exceptions. Thanks for watching.